welcome you all to the video lecture series by Winning Edge. और आज की वीडियो में we are going to talk about dialogue writing as you can see on your screen. Now dialogue writing is a very important part for RIMC Sainik School examinations because बहुत बार हम ऐसा देखते हैं particularly in RIMC that a lot of questions are given on dialogue completion. So dialogue completion में होता क्या है basically they tell you a certain sentence ठीक है of a certain character, then they leave a blank ठीक है, उसके बाद next character, they'll give a little idea of the story ठीक है, और उसमें बीच बीच में काफी सारे blanks होते हैं जो आपको fill करने होते हैं ठीक है. So we are just going to talk about it briefly ठीक है, क्या क्या dialogue writing के portions होते हैं. So first of all, a dialogue means a conversation between two or more people ठीक है, और fiction में dialogue वैसे दो लोगों के कैरेक्टर्स के बीच की बात है ठीक है. मोनोलॉग इज अ थिंग व्हेन वन पर्सन इज टॉकिंग ठीक है. सो डायलॉग क्या है, एक इफेक्टिव टूल है कम्युनिकेशन के लिए, बातचीत करने के लिए, राइट. नाउ दे आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट ऑफ अ कॉम्पोजिशन जैसे हम स्टोरी राइटिंग भी करते हैं, इट्स कॉम्पोजिशन राइट. उसमें डायलॉग्स बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होते हैं बिकॉज डायलॉग्स इनफैक्ट अगर आप मूवीज देखते हो तो मूवीज में मेन क्या होता है, द डायलॉग्स एंड द स्टोरी लाइन राइट. सो अगर स्टोरी लाइन अच्छी है लेकिन डायलॉग्स बहुत पुअर है देन नो वन लाइक्स इट राइट. सो डायलॉग्स डेफिनेटली मेक अ डिफरेंस बिकॉज दैट्स व्हाट वी आर हियरिंग. Now, conversation and the dialogue writing may be informal, formal, depending upon what is the nature of the character, where it's the situation, okay? But mainly it is used in fiction, poems, dramas, and those kind of things, okay? Next, we have characteristics of dialogue writing. Dialogue writing में क्या क्या चीज़ों को ध्यान देना चाहिए. One is it should be concise. Children, concise मतलब छोटे होने चाहिए, बहुत ज़्यादा lengthy नहीं होने चाहिए. It should be spontaneous. That is, it should look like this. अभी it's coming out of your heart. It's not like बहुत सोचा उसके बाद बोला. It shouldn't be that way. It should be spontaneous. Then impartial means something which is not inclined to a particular direction. Okay, it should be interesting to hear and it should be natural and realistic. ऐसा नहीं लगना चाहिए कि आप बोल के याद करके उस dialogue की बात करें. Now this is actually relative to actual dialogue speaking, but we don't have to focus so much on it because ours is a writing thing. ठीक है. Now important characteristic of a good dialogue क्या होते हैं, एक तो spontaneous होता है, इसमें मैंने आपको बताया premeditated नहीं होना चाहिए, पहले से सोचा समझा नहीं होना चाहिए ठीक है. It should not look like as if you have thought it already and planned it beforehand कि मैं क्या बोलने वाला हूँ ठीक है. Then natural and realistic exclamations and those kind of things make it look more natural, like your expression, oh my god, how did this happen, things like that, right? Interesting, as I already told you, it should have good attention of your sentence. It should gather attention around you कि आप क्या बोल रहे हो, what are you saying. People should listen. It should be interesting dialogue. Then impartial, equal chances must be given to all the characters. Whenever you're writing down a certain storyline or certain characters, then you should see that all the characters get a equal chance to speak out their dialogues. Okay. Then concise, I've already told you, it should be very brief and it should be clear to the point so that the listeners don't get confused about what is the dialogue. Okay. Now, tips to write a good dialogue. You should always imagine what the conversation is. ठीक है. You should always imagine this scenario around कि किस बारे में बात हो रही है. ठीक है. Then outline. Make a brief idea, about your character. Okay, this is the character, about whatever information is given to you about the character. Just think, ऐसा character है. Is the character going to say this? Is the character very kind and generous? Can the character do such a, a rude thing or something like that? That will help you to form the dialogues properly. Then questions can also be given to you based on arrangement. I just got a tip from this. So arrangement based question भी कभी कभार आते हैं where dialogues, certain dialogues are given and you have to arrange the dialogues in a proper order to form a sequence or a coherence of the sentences given. ठीक है. So वो भी आपको ध्यान में रखना है. And then while writing down your articles, you have to neatly edit them. ठीक है, आपको changes करने हैं उसमें before you actually go out to speak, right? But ours is a writing part, as I told you. This is just for information कि dialogue writing में क्या क्या होता है. Now, cut small talk when writing dialogues. ठीक है, small बातें आप emit कर सकते हो उसमें से. Then keep your dialogue brief and impactful. Impactful is very important. ठीक है, वरना आप छोटे dialogue बोलते जा रहे हो लेकिन वो impact नहीं कर रहे, audience listen नहीं कर रही है, तो then there is no use of it, right? Then give each character a unique voice. हर एक character की एक unique voice होना चाहिए so that audience can stick to it. It can differentiate. You might see these days on YouTube, a single YouTuber may do a role of 4-5 characters in a single script, right? So what do we see? Each character speaks differently. Each character dresses differently, right? So a unique voice helps them to distinguish between the characters and give more impact. ठीक है? Then you have to be consistent with the characters' voices. जैसे उनकी tone है, जैसा उनका character है, वैसे ही वो चलने चाहिए. It should not change. And always remember what your character is speaking to. For example, you are speaking to the queen. You cannot go and talk rudely to the queen, right? So your character has to follow the sequence. वो किससे बात कर रहा है, किसके around है, what is the situation? All those things you have to take care of, and do not write long paragraphs. ठीक है? Now, as a part of writing skills, students will be expected to fill the blanks and complete the dialogues. Guidelines are given as such. Let's read out the guidelines. The students need to read the preceding and the following dialogue. They must understand the topic being discussed. ठीक है, आपको dialogue पूरा read करना है, जो भी blank है वो fill करना होगा. Tense of the dialogue very very important. Children, किस tense में बात हो रही है? Past, present, future, continuous, whatever it is. Then it should appear very very natural. ठीक है, and the words should be used in a way that the proper idea is conveyed. Okay. Now we'll be seeing certain examples here. Punctuation marks are of course also important. Okay. Now I have to go to the market to buy flour for my cookies. Inverted comma close. She replied. Okay. Now that's a dialogue. Now what is the particular dialogue? Inverted comma के अंदर वाला उसका dialogue. She replied is not the dialogue. Okay. It is just the way of writing. Well, comma. Make sure you get some milk to eat with those cookies. Okay, so maybe they were talking about something and then the mother says to her child, well, okay, okay, make sure you get some milk to eat with those cookies. Okay, so the child may be asking, मुझे cookies खानी है, ठीक है, and the mother may be like, नहीं, cookies नहीं खानी है. But then he is insisting, नहीं, मुझे cookies खानी है, I want to eat cookies. Then mother says, okay, fine, well, but make sure you get some milk also to eat, milk also, ठीक है, to drink with those cookies. Now, how old are you? The man asked. So these punctuation things have to be taken care of, children. Okay, now question tag अगर dialogue tag आप use कर रहे हो, he said, he quoted, or he asked, or he was afraid. So those kind of things also have to be there. Now we are going to quickly move on to one question that we are going to discuss. What is this question? Let's see. It says, Arya, is it possible to get an appointment with the doctor this evening? Receptionist says, I'm sorry, but the doctor is unavailable today. We can say doctor is unavailable today. Arya, oh, I understand, but I need to show my reports to the doctor as soon as possible. Okay, receptionist, in that case, I can fix an appointment for you at 9 p.m. today. Please don't be late as the doctor wraps up immediately after that. Now, see, अबे हमने क्या बोला? हमने starting में बोला doctor is not available, but that is not making sense with the ending line. ठीक है? So आपको paragraph के साथ sense बनानी है. ऐसा नहीं कि हम अपनी वजह से कुछ भी fill कर देंगे. So from this we understand that the doctor is there, but they may not have an appointment. So ठीक है? So what should be your first sentence then? I am sorry, but the doctor is already occupied with the patients. Okay, this we can say. Then Arya can say, oh, I understand, but I need to show my reports to the doctor as urgent or as early as possible. In that case, I can fix an appointment for you at 9 p.m. today. Please don't be late as the doctor wraps up immediately after that. So, मतलब doctor का time क्या होगा? 9 बजे doctor may wrap up his things. So, she's saying, okay, if it is your work is very, very important, come at 9 p.m. for 2 minutes because we want to show your reports. ठीक है? Arya, thank you so much. I'll be on time. Receptionist. Also, please don't forget to get your reports. Arya, yes, I won't plan to forget the reports. Okay? So that's simple there. That's a very, very simple and, very, very, I would say, appropriate example for dialogue writing. आपको पूरा paragraph का sense होना चाहिए, ठीक है? कौन सा क्या character है, उसकी क्या problem है, क्या solution है. And in that sense, only you have to fill in the answers. एक और question देखते हैं. Arya, dash breakfast today, mother, dosa and chutney. Okay, so Arya may ask, what is there in the breakfast today? Mother says dosa and chutney. Then it's not Arya, I'm sorry, it's Anya. Anya, you know I don't dash, but still you made dosa. You know I don't like to eat dosa, but you still made dosa. Mother, I know you don't, but it's good for health. So you should eat it sometimes. Okay, health, or maybe it's a good taste or for a change, but it's good change. Okay? Anya, okay, I'll eat it today, but make my favorite dish tomorrow. Okay? Or make my sandwich tomorrow, because that's what the idea we get from the next sentence. Okay, you will get your sandwich for breakfast tomorrow. Happy? Anya, thank you, Mama. So I hope, children, you get an idea here. Let's see one last question. Rohan, do you have dash this weekend? Do you have any plan this weekend? Vikram, I don't have any special plan. Rohan, how about we go to the zoo in the evening or in this weekend? How about we go to the zoo this weekend? Vikram, oh, I would love to, but I would have to ask my parents' permission. Rohan, okay, do that and let me know. Vikram, I'll ask them and let you know by tonight. Rohan, okay. ठीक है. So this is the way children, ऐसे short 5 marks के आते हैं. इसमें जैसे कि 4 blanks हैं, generally 5 blanks होते हैं, 5 dialogues आपको fill करने होते हैं for 5 marks question. ठीक है. So this is the way you practice your dialogue writing at the school level. ठीक है. Fill-ups and with different characters given. आप एक बार definitely पूरा paragraph एक बार read करोगे तो you will get an idea कि कहाँ पे क्या fill करना है. Generally questions are like first वाला जो होता है उसका आंसर next वाले sentence में होता है. So उसी आंसर को पढ़ के हमें first वाले blank में fill करना होता है. ठीक है. So that's very very easy. Just you need to read out your character properly. वो क्या बोलेगा, what is the idea there that you have to put, and no grammatical mistakes, because आप ये blank में sentences ही बनने वाले, उसी के marks है. उसमें अगर आप mistake करोगे then there are no marks. ठीक है. So that has to be very precise. Your punctuation has to be there, your commas, everything has to be precise there. ठीक है, and without any error. So that's pretty much up with the dialogue writing. I hope this video will help you, and these questions might have helped you in practicing and looking at what actually questions come from dialogue writing. This video is brought to you by The Winning Edge. I am 𝓲𝓭𝓪𝓻, your mentor for English. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all the best for your examinations. Thank you.